Hello, welcome on in, welcome on in, welcome on in. We are breaking down another episode of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. It is Monica's birthday, and she can cry if she wants to. You ready?
Ready.
Let's do it. Oh, hi, it's me, Zack Peter, pop culture junkie, reality TV insider, published author, and host of the No Filter with Zack Peter podcast. Here I'll bring you all the latest news on The Real Housewives, deep dives into celebrity legal scandals, and unfiltered combos with your favorite stars. I've got you covered. And yes, I always keep receipts. So be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest tea. Now, let's dive in. All right, I hope you are ready for it. We're here every Wednesday recapping the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I have Joshua Roberts right here. You know him as Josh from Louisiana. You can give him a follow at Josh from Louisiana all over the social medias and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Say hi.
Hi. Well, I mean, you were talking so much, I didn't have a chance to say anything.
I was introducing you in case you forgot this is my show. Which I was on Josh's YouTube channel because now he's actually starting to create content. So I was on his YouTube channel last night and we recapped the biggest scandals in Vanderpump Rules history. So you can watch that. Josh from Louisiana.
Thank you, Zach. It's so kind of you to do that for me.
I'm so generous. Even though I never get an introduction when I go on his YouTube channel.
Zach is in a bad mood. In case y'all
I'm not in a bad mood. I'm actually not in a bad mood.
I walked in and he just was being such a... You know what? Never mind.
I was not. That is a lie.
Yeah. You were.
Okay, so it's Monica's birthday. We found out that Monica's mom wanted to come on this trip to Bermuda.
Of course she did.
I feel like she's just very transparent. Like it's very clear she wants to be part of the show. She wants to be part of the fame. She just wants to be all up in the business.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we didn't get her this episode, though.
God, I don't ever need to see that woman on my screen again, to be completely honest with you. I think that she's evil.
She is evil. She's very self-centered. She's very much focused only on herself. All she gives a shit about is herself.
Yeah, 100%.
So you don't think Monica should have invited her mom on this trip, even though it was a family trip, or it was a trip where she wanted to see her family?
Do I think that she should have invited her?
Correct.
No. Not at all, because it was only going to be a nightmare anyway, which sort of turned into, even though she wasn't there, she still was causing stress in Monica's life. I'm sure they didn't get an opportunity to see her family, which I would love to know how that conversation went down.
But I also am confused because wasn't this part of her family, her dad's side of the family? So why would Monica's mom have any sort of connection to them? And why would Monica's mom want any sort of meeting with them? Right?
Wait, did you say it was her dad's family?
Right? Because
no, I don't think
or is
so.
it her?
I thought her dad was from Brazil, right?
I don't remember. It was some I don't know. I almost, for some reason, I thought the Bermuda family was her dad's side of the family, but I guess that wouldn't make sense because she didn't know her dad's side of the family because she never knew her father and she doesn't have any photos of her father, so she would have no connection. Dad's from Colombia. I, for some reason, thought that the Colombian family was in Bermuda, but I guess it makes more sense that this would be mom's family and that mom is the one that wants to go and visit them. Like, if you want to go visit your family in Bermuda, buy yourself a ticket to Bermuda. Why do you want to be a part of the show in all of this? Like, go visit your family if that's your family.
Right on.
So, dad's from Colombia. Monica's mom needs water, Christopher says. I agree. She is parched.
Yeah, she's thirsty.
Okay. Bravo Babe has a really good point. She says, I think that the family got spooked by the camera and production. That was one of my questions, was maybe it wasn't Monica's mom, and maybe it really was the fact that it was going to be on a or maybe Monica's mom scared them with the cameras and it's like, do you know what this show is? Have you watched the show? Here's a YouTube clip. Jen Shaw went to prison. You know, like it's possible that she scared them with the cameras, but I think that that was probably a bigger fear of theirs because it's not like they're just meeting Monica and seeing a relative. It's, you know, them putting their lives on television.
Yeah, 100%. And I don't know. I do think I agree with you that it was probably her mom that purposely tried to scare them off so Monica wouldn't have that connection with them.
Yeah. Ooh, Joe Mendoza says, I don't buy it. I need to see text receipts that the relatives actually refused to see her. Heck, I need to see receipts that her relatives actually knew Monica was there. Oh, so you think Monica's lying about all this? I don't know. Those tears seemed real.
Yeah, she had a breakdown. I believe
genuinely
that
hurt by it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe she didn't fully disclose that it was for the show. Maybe she reached out to them and she was like, "Hey, I'm going to be in town. Would love to come see you." And then at the last minute, it was kind of like, "Oh, and by the way, I'm filming this little show. If you guys are interested in being a part of it, like I'll let you connect producers." And then once they realized like what a big show and production it was, maybe that's what spooked them.
Yeah.
What did you think of her out of all the women inviting Lisa Barlow to go into your family?
That was an interesting choice. I do feel like it was genuine. I at least want to believe that it was genuine, just because it didn't seem like a forced invitation. It seemed like she was really trying to extend an olive branch to Lisa and trying to build a relationship with her. So I was actually kind of touched by it, that, to be as volatile as they were to begin with, to then try to begin building that relationship, was kind of nice.
Nice, but just random and strange. Like they were literally just fighting at the sound bath. Like they don't like each other. That for such a big personal moment to meet your family, like you're gonna take Lisa. Like wouldn't you take Angie? Wouldn't you take Whitney? Wouldn't you take Meredith? Like just somebody that can be a support system and a confidant. Whereas Lisa Barlow, according to Monica, saying that her mom doesn't even want her, even though I think that was taken a bit out of context.
I don't know. I feel like I've had friends in the past, friends that started out as enemies and actually ended up being my best friends, that after you turn that corner with all the hate and arguing and everything like that, you really are able to build a close friendship, and you realize that you actually have more in common than you may have thought. So I think that it was real. I think they just turned that corner. When was it? When they were at the
at Meredith's party.
No, was it at the Pioneer election where Lisa said that she'd throw Monica off her wagon, but then Monica had a meltdown, and then Lisa went after her. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Growth.
Candy says supposedly Monica said on Twitter that producers met with the family and that her mom had nothing to do with them changing their minds.
Oh.
Well, I mean, she did just kind of accuse her mom and didn't really
have
any proof that her mom had any sort of like a role in any of this. Heather, take Heather, she organized the entire trip, right? Yeah. I mean, I think producers.
But then they ended up just getting into it later.
Yeah. So then while she's talking to Lisa, though, she reveals that Angie K owes $170,000 to the IRS, and that her and Sean ended up filing for bankruptcy. I never think that it's as big of a scandal when you have housewives that have tax liens or filed for bankruptcy or any of that stuff. Because my thing is, it's just like most people don't know how to manage their money, and so like I don't think it's as scandalous as people make that to be. Like, what? You're behind on your taxes? What? You owe money to the IRS? What? You had to file for bankruptcy? Like, I think it's a lot more common than people realize. No?
You think?
Yeah. Especially like within the income bracket. Like I don't know. I'm never shocked when there's like another breaking headline about a housewife that, owes money to the IRS. I think a lot of people owe money to the IRS.
God, I know that I got into some trouble when I was living in Boston. Did not do my taxes correctly. Don't go on TurboTax if you don't actually know what you're doing, because that will screw you over.
See, but that's what I mean. Like people don't know how to do their taxes, and so you fumbled the ball sometimes, and then you end up having to pay for it later.
Yeah.
Nobody teaches how to do your taxes in school. Like there is no lesson.
Yeah, but I know how to do long division, so actually don't. I completely forgot.
I don't know how to do anything. You barely know how to add 2 plus 2. I'm just listen. I own that I'm bad at math. I don't do that. That's why I talk for a living, because I'm bad at numbers.
I can add. It's just like when you get to the division thing.
See, I can add because I add to people's lives. I bring value. I'm the exposition.
Mm-hmm.
I multiply the joy in people's lives. I subtract troubles. I add joy, and I multiply abundance.
You subtract trouble.
Well, sometimes I add trouble, but
Yeah. Let's be honest right now.
I subtract boringness from people's lives.
Well, I mean, it's never a dull moment with you. I can say that.
Nobody needs to do math anymore because now we all have calculators on our phones. Remember in school?
You're never going to have a calculator with you in your pocket at all times.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I remember in school, they're like, you're not going to be able to carry a calculator with you everywhere you go. Guess what, bitch? I have a calculator in my pocket.
Everywhere we go.
Everywhere. And it knows how to do long division.
Okay, what's next?
Do you think that Meredith is setting up Angie K? Because that kind of seems to be the big theme. Meredith is the one that gave this information to Monica, and therefore, this is how it's all being revealed on the shows. This was a setup by Meredith.
Can I plead the fifth?
No.
Then I'm just going to say I choose to believe the best. And that Meredith is not setting anybody up.
The interesting thing, though, because so let's jump ahead to the pirate dinner, where they finally confront Meredith, and they're just like, we think that this is what you're doing. We think that you have these fake accounts that you're trying to reveal information to. And Whitney relates it back to last season when we had the Lisa Barlow doing favors for Vita Tequila placement or jazz tickets, right? Which I legitimately thought was like jazz music, not jazz, the basketball team.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't follow basketball at all, so I wouldn't have known that either. But yeah, I totally see what you're saying.
So I don't think that Meredith set up Whitney last season. I think Meredith was being a little shady with Whitney, and they were both talking a little shit. But I think Whitney's the one that really ran with that. And then it was like, no, Meredith, you're the one that said it to me. And Meredith's like, I didn't really say that. Like, we had a conversation, but I didn't say that she was giving blowjobs for jazz tickets. And she's like, you said she gave sexual favors. And Meredith's like, no, like, there's one thing to participate in a conversation, and it's another thing to lead the conversation with that information. Sometimes I think people like to have conversations and drop a nugget here or there that kind of leads somebody to a conclusion without actually saying it outright, which is how it ended up coming back to them, which is where Meredith can be like, well, I didn't say that. Those words didn't come out of my mouth. That's why when Angie K's asking her, like, did you have this conversation about me being in the Greek mafia? And Meredith is like, I never said that you were in the Greek mafia. Those words never came out of my mouth. But that doesn't mean that she didn't actually participate in a conversation, or maybe it was alluded to the fact that Angie K is part of the Greek mafia.
It alluded to it. She didn't actually say it.
Which, I mean, and does that put her at fault if there was, if we are like, I don't know, that sounds kind of dicey. But also
it's a gray area.
Things can also be said in jest, right? Like you can be like, oh man, is she part of the Greek mafia? Ha ha ha. And then somebody can take that and then run with it and be like, you said that she was part of the Greek mafia.
Whatever. I think that she alluded to it, and then she's in the clear.
You don't think that Angie K is actually in the Greek mafia?
No, I don't know. I definitely don't think she's in the Greek mafia.
And Meredith is all about semantics. It's annoying. I want a friend who I have to cross-examine in every conversation. I mean, true. That's how I feel with Joshua sometimes.
You feel a lot of things about me most times.
Very selective with his wording sometimes.
Like what?
We're not going to get into it. But you've pulled the Meredith a few times.
We'll talk about that offline.
You've absolutely pulled a Meredith a few times, and it drives me crazy. I'm a very clear communicator. Sometimes I raise my voice and get in your face, but I'm very clear with my communication. Joshua is not.
I feel like I'm pretty clear.
You do a little wordsmithing and you do a little semantics with it.
Well, I have a degree in English, so I know how to wordsmith well.
I thought you had a degree in construction.
No. See, that's the thing. You may communicate clearly, but you don't listen.
No, I do listen. I'm just saying I was just having a conversation with N-Dub the other day because she was in LA and we went to lunch and she said Josh has a degree in construction. And I just went along with it because I was like, oh, maybe he said that to me. I didn't remember.
No, I have my undergrad is in English. My master's is in project management. I got a concentration in construction management.
Okay,
but it's not a degree in construction.
Do you see what I mean? It's like, no, I completely don't have a degree in construction, but I have a degree in project management with the focus on construction.
It's not a degree in construction.
Semantics, Joshua. Do you see now? Everyone just witnessed it for the first time. Not for the first time, but for the first time where it was caught on camera, where he was like, I don't have any degree in construction. I've never done construction. What is construction? I'm not Bob the Builder.
Those words never came out of my mouth. You're making all that up.
Oh my God. N-Dub said, I thought you were setting up to be a baller contractor. Is that what you wanted to do?
What? A baller contract? Oh no. I wanted to do like
he was
restoration.
He was gonna be Bob the Builder.
Like historic restoration.
Oh, wait. So are you? Never mind. I was gonna say you're pretty handy. Did that come from schooling?
No, I've just always been like born with it. Yeah, I just figure shit out.
Problem solver.
Problem solver. Wish I could solve my own problems.
It's okay. That's what you have me for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back to Salt Lake. So Monica has her meltdown on the bus. She says it's because her family no longer wants to see her. She blames her mother. Then we get back to the beach and we play Marry, Fuck, Kill with the Salt Lake City husbands. We have Sean, Seth, Justin, John. Okay, Marry, Fuck, Kill. Who are you marrying? Who are you fucking? Who are you killing?
Sean, Seth, Justin, John. That's 4 of them. Yeah. Is the one just like not included in my...
Yeah, well, that's how they played it. They said all husbands and ex-husbands are on the table. We don't know any of the ex-husbands, so I don't feel like it's fair to put them on the table. But for the sake of tonight's game, it's Sean, Seth, Justin, and John.
Probably marry John.
Yeah.
Fuck Sean.
Yeah.
And kill Justin. Sorry, Justin.
Well, he doesn't have a job anymore, so yeah, put him out of his misery.
He lost his job again?
Did he ever find another one?
Yeah, that was the whole first part of this season. He went back to work and he was expecting Whitney to...
That's right. That's right. That's right.
See, doesn't pay attention.
I pay attention when necessary. Oh, Karen says, wait, you forgot the sex conversation. Oh, well, because Josh doesn't like talk about the Housewives kids, but where Monica asked about Heather's daughter having sex.
Oh yeah, I don't like talking about kids. But I will say that Heather has a very new age approach to it. You know, she acknowledges that that's happening. She doesn't want to hear about it. She's just trusting that her daughter is making wise decisions.
I don't think most parents would want to hear about their kids' sex lives.
I don't know. I feel like some are just a little too,
involved.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess. Gossip Class says, take notes. Listen, I have notes. They're just short bullet points. I don't need 18 pages. I mean, come on. Those are like paragraphs that you've written.
Well, yeah, because I like watch these scenes and then I start thinking and I'm like, adding all my own commentary to it.
It would be nice if you shared that commentary on air.
Well, it would be nice if you weren't such a bitch, but here we are.
Well, that's born bitch. That's what I am.
Bitch.
Joshua, you talk about Gia on Real Housewives of New Jersey if she's on this season.
Well, I don't have anything negative to say about Gia. I think Gia, it's incredible.
That's what Jackie alluded to.
Zach, I actually think that Gia, coming from what she came from, is a very well-rounded, settled person. So yeah, I'll probably talk about her.
Heather Gay is hypocritical. It makes sense that kids are off the table, but now saying that she doesn't want to talk about her sex life, it's ridiculous. Has she seen herself on season 1? Okay, so let's get to that. Back to the pirate dinner, because this is where who brings it up? Monica. She's like, I have a question. Since I was sex shamed on the bus, do you think that she was sex shamed?
How did she feel like ew? Sorry, the dog just burped.
Where did he learn that from?
You.
I don't burp.
He's got stuff all in his fur. How was she sex shamed on the bus?
She wasn't sex shamed. It was in relation to the asking if she asked her daughter if she had sex. And so she felt like she was sex shamed because Heather shut that conversation down because she deemed it inappropriate.
But I don't understand how that was sex shamed.
I don't think it was sex shamed.
No. Okay.
I just think she misused that term to make her point. But wow. And dog burping couch.
Yeah. Just see what happened to Zach's couch, because he has these little demons that so he's got a literal hole in his couch. All right, sorry, go ahead.
So Monica brings up, she wants to know, when was the last time everybody had sex?
Right, at the pirate dinner. I don't that surprises me, because I feel like Heather is so open and out there with everything.
She's a bad Mormon.
To then be kind of like demure and everything and not want to talk about her sex. Maybe it's because she's not having sex, but hey, girl, that's nothing to be ashamed of.
I think she's insecure about the fact that she doesn't have a man. She immediately turned it into, well, you guys all get to have sex because you have partners. You're in relationships. I'm single.
Yeah. But then to turn it into this thing with Monica about I'm more single than you are. I didn't understand the purpose of that, because Monica is actively going through a divorce. I believe that she is completely her feelings have completely dissipated for her ex. And just because he won't sign the papers does not mean that she's not single.
She's technically married, but that doesn't mean that she's not single. She's very, like she said, I can screw somebody right now and I don't have an issue with that because I'm technically single. And it's true.
Yeah. That was just weird to bring it up like that.
Yeah, but again, I think it comes from insecurity. I think Heather wants to be in a relationship. She feels inferior to the other women because they are in relationships, and she wishes that she was in a relationship.
I could see that.
Is that a weird game, though, to play at the table? When was the last time you had sex?
I don't know why these women keep playing games, because it always ends in disaster.
Well, Whitney says it. She's like, we need to stop playing games.
She sure did say that.
That wasn't even a bad game, though. Would you answer that if if we were all at a table and it was when was the last time you had sex? What's the harm in answering the question?
I don't know. I feel like it's none of anybody's business when I had sex. But I am demure, so.
You act demure. Shut up.
You shut up. Okay. What's next on our docket?
Karen says, girls talk about that all the time. I do with my girls.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like women do talk about that a lot.
So do men.
Not me.
Shut up. Okay, so Angie K then faces off with Meredith because she confronts her about the DMs that she got, and Angie K is like, you think I'm part of the mafia? And Meredith is like, I don't think that you're part of the mafia. She denies saying that. I don't think any of this looked good for Meredith. But I think it was also strange that people think that Meredith is behind these fake accounts.
But also, this is no shade to Meredith at all, because I love Meredith, but why was Monica the only one that she asked if she got a DM? Why didn't she ask the other ladies?
Well, the other thing that I think is really strange is as they're filming this, nobody knew Monica, nobody in the public world knew Monica was a housewife. So the only person that could have DM'd her this information from a random account had to have been someone that was related to the show in some way that knew that Monica was a cast member. Because like none of us knew this. Like if I had this information, why would I go to Monica when they're filming the season and I have no idea what Monica's role is on the new season?
Right Cindy there? Said, my back's fucking killing me.
Well,
Cindy says it isn't
sex reason.
Shut up. My God. You just crack yourself up.
I do. I'm so funny.
Well, now I forgot what I was saying because you threw me off. Damn it. But I will say that I love the fact that when they were talking about all this stuff, Lisa comes in with, I have a cybersecurity guy and he's going to get to the bottom of this.
Who wasn't it Meredith that also had a cybersecurity person because they were looking into threats? Right? Didn't she have like a PI or an investigator? Was that Salt Lake or was that another show where someone hired a private investigator? Who hired the private investigator?
No, didn't. I hate to even think about this woman, but it was that. Who was the lip licker from Beverly Hills?
Oh, Diana.
Diana. She hired people about the.
No, it was a storyline on the show. It was Meredith. Okay, it was Meredith. Meredith hired a private investigator to dig into. Oh, remember, because she was mad at Jen because Jen was liking negative comments about Brooks.
Oh, right.
And about how, Jen wanted people to slap Brooks' sissy ass. That was their tweet, not my words.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I don't,
Karen. Point, Karen.
I don't. That was just one little blip. It was somebody that's not on the show anymore who I don't care for anyway. So.
The tea. They're saying that it's Brooks that's behind the accounts for Meredith on behalf of Meredith.
I do not believe that at all.
Would you have sex with Brooks? Just curious.
Sometimes my business ain't your business.
So, yes?
Zach, move on.
Stop
yes. Asking about my sex life.
That's a yes. That's a yes.
Moving on.
Okay, moving on. Meredith hired a cybersecurity person to see who was harassing Brooks. See, I was right. Josh doesn't talk about the kids. He's talking about Brooks.
I didn't say anything about Brooks.
What is your type, Josh?
I don't really have a type, to be honest with you. I've literally dated every type of person. Seriously.
We used to talk about sex on the channel. Did we?
Oh.
What? Would I fuck Brooks? I don't know. He's not at the top of my list.
Okay. Well, let's stop talking about kids.
Oh, Josh, did you date someone without a penis?
What?
Joe Mendoza's asking if you ever dated someone. Have you ever dated a woman?
In high school.
Have you ever had sex with a woman?
I plead the fifth.
I guess I have to plead the fifth too, because I know some of these answers. See, because he's not as demure as he wants you to believe that he is. I'm not gonna. Okay, we're moving on.
I'm not talking about anything.
I'm not talking about anything either. I'm just saying, the rumors are out there, and I didn't talk about the rumors. I didn't threaten to reveal the rumors. I'm just saying I know the rumors.
Keep it up, Zach.
What? I'm just. You said I was. We need a members only with Josh. Josh would never.
I don't know what y'all think y'all gonna get out of me in a members only. your OnlyFans thing.
I don't have an OnlyFans thing.
No, but that's what I call your members only.
I started a rumor that I was dating my gay best friend so people would stop bullying him. My actual boyfriend was not happy.
Oh,
wow,
Britt,
2 boyfriends.
that was nice. Good for you.
I mean, hey, it's gonna build character.
I once gave a hickey to a guy in high school, and I asked a girl. And I asked one of my girlfriends to say that she did it, and she said absolutely fucking nuts. So you're a better friend than she was.
Wow, did it come out that you gave him a hickey?
No,
why are
it was
you
never
giving
discussed.
hickeys? Hickeys are gross.
I didn't mean to. His skin was sensitive.
Joshua.
What? I haven't
Okay.
given one since then.
Karen said that's a yes. You should be proud to admit your gold star status. He didn't say yes.
I just pleaded the fifth.
Yeah. It goes down in the members only. That it does. Hickeys were the jam in high school. Ew, Giselle.
Leave Giselle alone.
Hickeys are not. Hickeys are so gross. Like,
they are kind of gross,
a hickey? Y'all. Like, who wants to walk around with a hickey on their neck and be like, oh, yeah, somebody was sucking on my neck?
Oh, my God. I actually was in the grocery store the other day, and there was this guy and this girl. They had their hands all over each other, and the guy had like probably a dozen hickeys all over his neck.
Why? It's just so. I mean, it's like marking your territory. It's like a dog peeing.
Mallory said,
gobble me, swallow me, drip down the side of me, and jump out for you, let it get inside of me.
Wait, hold on. Why do we have so many hickey fans? Why do we have so many hickey fans?
I never want a hickey. I think that they are so embarrassing. I don't want to get a hickey, Joe.
Hickeys are fun if they're in spots that aren't seen. Okay.
No, not even that. Maybe. I'm good at not leaving hickeys. Marking territory, yeah.
Oh my God.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, ruthless and toothless.
Hickeys at the Waffle House are epic. Look at Mallory wants to know, what's your freak level, Josh?
Oh, honey. Let's just say that I am not
as demure.
I'm not as innocent as I may come across.
He clutches his pearls, but
well, yeah, in public, like in front of other people. But what I do in my bedroom is my business, and I do a lot. Nothing. I feel like toothless people would give the best hickeys.
Oh yeah, and then they wouldn't leave hickeys.
What kind of kiss do I like? I like someone with like good cushy lips, and I don't like somebody slobbering all over my face or anything. But I like a good French makeout session. Y'all are with the dentures out.
Well, that gives a good blowjob.
Oh my God. Okay.
What? I mean, if you're gonna have dentures out, Cindy.
Okay. Cindy, we're not pulling that one up. My God.
Wait, what is the pearl necklace?
I'm not saying what that is. You know what
is that? What? Yeah.
It's exactly what you think it is.
Okay.
My God, y'all are. Ooh, Jesus.
So, Josh, how do you get your pearl necklace?
Best kiss is not a vibe. Yeah, hell no. Would you kiss someone who is toothless?
No.
Sometimes we agree.
Oh,
I didn't mean it. God. Sometimes things like go too fast, and I like try to click off of a comment, and then I pull up something like spit or swallow. And
do you want to?
My God.
Do you want to answer the question?
No, I do not want to answer the question.
I think you should just answer the question. Oh my God. Okay. I
was just swallowing my tea.
Good at it. Speaking of blowjobs, Eric Jane just gave the remedy for. Oh.
Nope.
Okay, did not read.
No, read before you.
Okay, it says spit or swallow.
Shut up. Oh my God.
What did we say no to?
We're not talking about that.
No, that we said it was something that somebody asked and we both said no.
Would we kiss anybody that was toothless?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Definitely not. My gay boyfriend's day of someone is missing a tooth in the South. It's the love gaps for BJ. No. How small is his dick that it fits in between the tooth?
Oh, God. I can't. I cannot with this shit.
Do you believe Angie K really had sex before the trip to take it back to Salt Lake?
Oh, that seemed like they hadn't been intimate in how long? And
because he's gay. I didn't say it, Monica did.
Okay. Did you leave the oven on?
Yeah.
Is there something cooking in there?
No.
You just left it on.
I was preheating it.
For what?
Dinner.
We're gonna blow up in this apartment.
It's called foreplay, Joshua.
Okay, Joe.
Why would it have chunks in it?
Oh my God.
Have you experienced chunks?
Giselle said yes.
What?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Now, y'all are fucking terrible tonight. A nice little toothpick pecker. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Annika says, I look very handsome tonight. Thank you.
You are both looking extra handsome tonight.
She really meant me, though. She was just being courteous.
Mendoza said chunks come from dehydration. All right.
Okay, well, at least I know I'm very well hydrated. Hydrated enough to give pearl necklaces.
I think you'd pearl necklaces if you had chunks in your splooge.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Semantics.
What? Oh.
I'd change my number and call 911 if he had chunks. Not yet. Chunks is just not where it's at.
No, I'm not trying to have a meal.
I mean,
that seems like who wants meaty sperm?
Nobody wants meaty sperm. But like sometimes volume can feed you up.
What?
The volume, like if there's a lot of it, that could be a whole meal.
Oh my God. Okay.
Just saying. All right. Meaty sperm. Ew. Giselle. Oh, look at Giselle, your friend Giselle. I love to swallow and I used to love giving head to my boyfriends. Now that I'm in my mid-30s, you would have to pay me to give a blowjob.
I require no payment.
I thought butthole being said 100 times in the last few lives was bad enough, but now we have meaty sperm. Oh.
It's so gross.
It's so gross. Why do we keep talking about it? I have to cook dinner right now.
Well,
the last thing I want on my mind is meaty sperm.
Sorry, I think I'm the one that said that initially.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, who wants meaty sperm?
I'm very proud to say I don't have meaty sperm.
Neither do I.
This is what goes down, Josh, and the members only. We're making you be a part. But he's not even in members only. We need a couple of gay guys that had their teeth pulled so they could give better head. Deborah, what? Why do you need gay guys to give you head? Deborah, I'm confused.
I am very confused by that. If you could clarify that for us, be very appreciative.
And likes BJs and PJs. Oh, I was thinking pajamas.
No. She said that was
private
like
jets.
What Lala used to say.
Yeah. No, but when I first read it, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, but sometimes it's really wholesome to get a BJ in your PJs.
Yeah. I always enjoy getting a BJ. Oh my God, that show Bananas in Pajamas. Which now, if you think about it, sounds dirty. Bananas in Pajamas?
Yeah, I have I
Bananas
have a pair of boxers that I've had
pajamas
since high school
are
that have
coming
bananas on it,
down the
and it says "Happy to
stairs.
see you."
Joshua,
What? That's not dirty. I mean, it's can
it's very dirty.
I still wear them? They got holes in them because I've had them since high school, and
'Cause-
it's been 20 years since I've been in high school.
Well,
So
because he gets happy.
how did this we were supposed to be talking about Salt Lake, and this turned into an entire sex conversation? Feel like I'm on Dr. Ruth.
I was just about to say that. Okay. Britt wants to know why you have boxers from high school.
I love boxers. They're comfortable to sleep in. They're like really soft.
Yeah.
I don't like sleeping naked, which I know is really weird because pretty much everybody I talk to likes sleeping naked, but I still like to have like some clothes on
Yeah.
because I am a sweet Southern lady.
Okay. All right, guys.
Wait,
do
Anton
we
wants
have
to know.
Oh.
Boxers or briefs? I have literally every type of underwear. I'm talking every type. What about you, Zach?
I usually wear briefs, but I do have some boxers that sometimes I'll wear for comfort, sometimes to sleep in.
See? They are comfortable.
They are comfortable. So I can't sleep naked. I don't like sleeping naked. It's not my preference.
Wait, you said you like sleeping
I
naked?
don't like sleeping
No,
naked.
I don't.
I just feel like it's weird. Like you don't need your balls rubbing against your sheets.
Yeah.
Joe says jockstrap or thong.
Literally every type of underwear.
My husband has some that have the Cookie Monster.
Oh, some boxers. Trying to think of what
I don't get how people sleep naked. Please say you both do not sleep in socks. I don't sleep in socks. I find that to be very annoying.
I don't think that's going to happen, Buddy Grace.
Oh, you should wear them to the Valentine's Day show. No?
I don't think so. Swimwear, I like just like traditional trunks. I do have a banana hammock, but
I don't like Speedos.
I do have a banana hammock though.
I don't like Speedos. I don't like them on other guys. I don't like wearing them. I just feel like it's too on display. My boyfriend told me, "Hey, that guy has some hoodie
Has
you."
the same
Oh,
hoodie
has the same
as
hoodie
you.
as you. Oh, my Zack Pack hoodie. Oh, Josh has a Zack Pack hoodie too. He has lots of merch that he never wears. Just want to throw that out there. Josh can wear crotchless pants.
Why are y'all
guys? Okay, I gotta make dinner.
Okay.
All right.
Well, this pretty much had nothing to do with Salt Lake City today. We talked maybe 5 minutes about it, and then it turned into sex because you're all filthy animals.
Well, listen, sex was a topic of this week's episode, so that's how we got here.
Britt, yes, I do actually wear it. All right. Are we done?
Yes.
Okay. We're done.
All right, guys, go and check out Josh's YouTube channel, Josh from Louisiana. We did a recap of Vanderpump Rules. Go watch it, like it, comment on it, tell him how much you love me on his channel because I'm amazing, and go support his content.
And I also am recapping 2 episodes a week of Southern Charm New Orleans because I am bound and determined to get it back on our screen, and it's getting good.
It's getting better.
Yeah, it's getting much better. The first 2 episodes, I was like, this feels like it could be any city in the United States, but we get more and more Louisiana as we go through the episodes. Don't understand how it was canceled because it actually is getting really good. But then we're also, once Salt Lake is over and Vanderpump Rules comes back, we'll be recapping that. So
yes, so get ready for that. Muddy Grace, yes, the new merch officially drops this week. Finally, thank you guys for your patience with it. It is coming. Oh, Karen gave us kisses. Good night, y'all. What did she say?
No, that's Joe.
Oh, what did Joe say?
Can you not read?
Thing was blocking. Go forth and swallow everyone. No, we're not swallowing meaty sperm. No. I do not co-sign that.
Oh. All right, guys. Love you. Hope to see most of y'all on Sunday on my channel. If not, then I will see.
Never call this idiots.
Why?
I don't understand. Not to give me head idiots for their boyfriends. Well, that wasn't very clear.
Oh. All right. I guess next week
You'll be doing it remotely.
Yeah. Zack and I won't be in person together, but we'll be playing off of each other virtually. That was sexual.
All right, bye guys. We will be back next week.
Bye.
Bye.